everybody, welcome back to the stream. I thought my mic was unmuted, but it was not. We have Haley here.
Hi.
She's in chat sometimes. We're at an anime convention. How are your guys' days going? Ours has been pretty great. It's been raining all day, but it's been fun. I don't know if you guys can hear all the music in the background, but there's like a DJ that just got set up like 5 minutes ago in the lobby of the hotel where the convention is taking place.
And he's blasting it.
Absolutely blasting it. But we're streaming off of the hotel Wi-Fi, and we didn't pay for like good Wi-Fi because it seemed good enough. So let me know if it's working. It looks like it's working on my end. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Great, you guys look awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're cosplaying Akira and Ryo from Devilman Crybaby, which was like the 2018 Devilman thing that Netflix did. This has been a long time coming. We planned to do it like 2 years ago and then just didn't. Convention Pog, I hope you have a good time. Can't stay, but just wanted to stop by. Thanks for stopping by. I also hope I have a good time. It's been a while. But conventions are generally really, really Pog, so it'll be fun. But yeah, how was your drive?
It was rainy.
Very rainy.
And kind of stressful because there were a lot of fucking semis. Am I allowed to curse here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of semis. I managed to dodge all of the major traffic, so that's
Good.
But I didn't love getting up at 6:30.
Yeah, I woke up at 7 and then still ended up running late because I decided to get into costume before I left. Wi-Fi seems good, by the way. Awesome. Hopefully it stays good. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but this convention in particular is kind of like a dead zone. Once everybody gets here, you can't really use your data. Good luck getting in contact with anybody. And the hotel Wi-Fi sucks ass. So Thursday night was a good time to stream.
Maybe they changed it over the year that we weren't here.
Maybe. I doubt it, because that's how they get people to pay.
That's fair.
That was like a thing in the dealer's room, like all the time, like the artist alley. They have to pay to use the Wi-Fi, or they use the free Wi-Fi, and then it takes 10 minutes to process a payment.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's why most of them only take cash. You know, my drive wasn't bad. I only live an hour away, so
Lucky.
first time ever going to a convention where I only lived an hour away, so that was nice.
For context, I live 3.5 hours away.
Yeah, it was at 3.5 from. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I've made it in 3 before, but this convention is in a different part of Atlanta than the other one that we go to.
It's on the other side.
Yeah, very fun stuff.
I had to get on towards Birmingham.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like how I had to pause to think, am I gonna dox myself?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to do. I'm not used to this, so I'm just like,
Yeah, honestly, like, one of my coworkers that I found on Twitter, I think I talked about this earlier, but I found them on Twitter, and they have like a sizable following, and I was like, you look just like this guy from work. And then I thought about it. I was like, I don't know if he has it public where he's from, like state-wise, and I'm very open about what state I live in. So I was like, I should probably delete this before people start connecting dots. 3-hour drive. The 3-hour drive's not bad. I made it a lot this summer, going like back to see my parents. Hopefully it's a very fun weekend. Yeah, so we're both regular convention goers as of, like, for me, 2016. For you,
2015, I think.
yeah, we've been going to conventions pretty regularly for the same amount of time. And they're very much what you make of it. And so depending on what people you're around, it depends on how much fun you're going to have. But when you have really good people to be around, they're very, very fun.
We've been to some cons where there isn't like a lot to do, so we just kind of hang out with each other and make our own memories. So that's why I liked Atlanta Comic Con so much.
Yeah, I also just forget to go to panels. Like, I'll pick one out the whole weekend that I'm like, I have to go to this one, and then I just don't go to any others because I like sitting in the like general hangout areas and seeing everybody's costumes. It is so cool. We've already seen some really cool costumes.
I'm trying to think of like ones that have stuck out to me.
I've seen 3 Technoblades tonight alone. I'm so excited. I even saw a Dream XD cosplayer, which is like the god version of Dream.
I was wondering what version of Dream that was. I know it was because of the mask.
In the Dream SMP, Dream has an alternate account called Dream XD, and that account has canonical access to creative mode.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's a god.
I understand now, yes.
Very, very fun things.
A lot of Tanjiros from Demon Slayer.
A lot of those.
A lot of Dekus.
I've been seeing a lot of Danganronpa cosplayers, like specifically Mikan, which is the purple-haired nurse girl.
Oh, that's who that was.
Yeah.
I saw one of those in line, but wasn't sure where she was from.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So far, everyone's been really good about wearing masks like they're supposed to. What are your cosplays? So this weekend, we're doing these guys today. Tomorrow, I'm wearing a toned down version of Ranbu because I don't want to do face paint with the mask. And then tomorrow night, I'm doing Dream. And then Saturday, we're doing My Hero Academia characters, but fairy versions. And I'm going to be Todoroki, which is the guy that has half red, half white hair. And then Sunday, I'm going to be Hero Brian.
So today I'm Akira. Tomorrow I'm going to be Blitz from Hell of a Boss. It's like a YouTube series. I forgot. I blanked for a second. Saturday I'm going to be Kirishima with their Todoroki. And Saturday I'm going to be Husker from Hazmat Hotel, except it's a female version. So
Very cool stuff.
yeah, I'm excited.
She's doing face paint with the mask on tomorrow. I'm very curious to see how that works out.
Yeah, Blitz is an imp, so he's red and has white markings on his face. So we'll see how that turns out. I feel like it's gonna be alright.
If we still have to wear masks by MomoCon, which is in May, you're gonna test run this for
Yeah,
us.
this is a test run. And also for Ahsoka.
Oh yeah.
I'm working on an Ahsoka Tano cosplay from Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Does she have or is she only in the Clone Wars?
She's in The Mandalorian now.
Okay.
But she debuted in The Clone Wars.
Okay.
That's where most of her
Cool.
screen time has been.
Cool. Also, before I forget, I like to do convention vlogs, and this is part of my convention, so I'm just gonna let the world. Oh, hello. Oh. Emerald's Halloween candy's in the background and it looks so cinematic. But hello, I stream. We got chat here. Pinky says very cool about our costumes, I think. But yeah, hello vlog, hello stream. Alright, I can put this away now. I'm a very awkward vlogger because I don't do it super often. So when I do it at conventions, it's like, oh no, I'm creating content with other people in the general vicinity. This is so weird. So, would you like to introduce them to your frog?
This is George Washington. I sometimes forget if his name is actually George Washington or just Thunderworker. What's his first name? Jason Thunderburker from Over the Garden Wall. So this is George Washington.
I love that.
Yes.
Hi camera. Yes. So what's everyone's Halloween plans this week? What was everybody doing this weekend? Because I'm not gonna see you guys on Saturday. And then we got a delay.
I'm just hearing everybody go nuts down there.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but things are going wild. I think once my laptop's a little bit more charged, if I'm brave enough, I can show you guys. I'm a little hesitant to hold my laptop over a railing 9 stories up.
That would give me anxiety.
Very much anxiety. But I will try to, because I think it'd be really cool to show them.
Yeah.
Very cool
Just
stuff.
what the lobby looks like.
Yeah, the lobby's really cool. They have banners and then giant floor stickers of the convention's mascot. And this year the badges are actually low-key kind of COVID themed.
Not even low-key.
Well, okay, so their mascot this year, it's got one sock says Pfizer and it's vaccine themed, but then the badge itself is just a little nurse girl.
She's got one suspender that says Moderna, another one says
J&J or something like that. Going out to watch a football game, Georgia versus Florida. Oh, cool. I hope you have fun.
Are you going?
Nothing Halloween related. You should go in costume. You should definitely go in costume if you can.
You should. Are you going to the game or are you just watching it?
said going out to watch.
Oh, I didn't know if
Pinky
they were...
lives in Florida. She said that
Oh.
multiple times.
Okay,
We have a
sorry.
lot of Florida dwellers in our
okay.
chat.
I'm so sorry you live in Florida. I can say that because I grew up in Florida.
Maybe eating some candy corn. So I don't know where the wrapper is, but Emerald found organic candy corn that doesn't just taste and feel like wax. I love candy corn, even the shitty kind. So it was very, very delicious. Very good. I didn't know it existed. I also realized I don't know what's in candy corn. Like, what is it? And it's just a bunch of like random stuff like honey. Yeah, just sugar and honey and like stuff like that, which is really cool. Very cool stuff.
So I'm assuming that the Georgia-Florida game is in Gainesville this year. I don't want to dox anybody. I'm so sorry.
Is there a Florida Gainesville?
Gainesville, Florida is where UF is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's where the University of Florida is.
I did not know that. I just
So
know there's
sorry.
a Gainesville, Georgia, and I was like, why
There's
are
a
there
Gainesville,
two?
Georgia.
It's like, why would the game be there?
No.
No costume for me? Oh no! Maybe you could piece something together. Do a little like closet-made costume of a character or something. I don't know.
Something that only you know is a costume. Or like wear this shirt and these pants remind me of this character, so I'm gonna wear it. I do
Like
that all
Disney
the time.
bounding, kind
Yeah.
of.
I do that all the time.
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Thanks.
I would say same, but I don't do it so much anymore. But I used to do that with CL from Black Butler a lot. Like, I would always dress up in like Victorian-esque clothes and like the little shorts. And it was so close, or it was close enough that like other people could see it. And I had a girl follow me into the bathroom at 8 in the morning one time on campus to be like, hey, are you cosplaying CL from Black Butler right now?
I remember when you told me.
And I was like, I mean, not exactly. I just dress like this, but okay, same vibe. I use these clothes for him sometimes, so I guess I understand.
You had like shorts and then you had like a black vest you would wear sometimes.
Yeah, I used to dress real fancy all the time. I don't anymore.
Fancy gentleman.
Very fancy gentleman.
I do that with, I have a white and pink striped shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and then I wear like black shorts, and I'm like, ha, I'm Angel Dust.
Yeah. Angel Dust, if you guys haven't seen Has Been, his character color scheme is just white and like a pastel pink. And then I think he
magenta.
just actually wears black shorts.
It's a mini skirt.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a slut.
He is. I knew that about him,
Yes.
but I don't think I realized he wore a skirt.
Yeah, it's a mini skirt.
I like that. I love that for him.
Me too.
I remember, so I've been to this particular convention this is my 4th time at this particular convention. And the first time I was here on a Thursday, because the first time I came, I didn't get here till Friday. The lobby was so dead. There was nothing going on Thursday. Last year, when we got here, it was crowded, but there was no DJ. And by last year, I mean 2 years ago. We've been doing this all day. We'll go to talk about 2019, and we're like, so last year, and the first time one of us said that, Emerald just straight up looked at me and was like, last year I was at home. I don't know about you, but I was not here last year. But in 2019, it was pretty crowded, but no DJ. And now it's like 6:18 p.m. and they are bumping out there. I'm not used to them getting like the DJ set up on Thursday, because it's usually a Friday, Saturday thing, I think.
I think if there's a will to party, someone will make it
There's
happen.
a way. I do know in the Facebook group somebody was like, hey, I want to do a DJ setup. Who do I contact about doing that? Because I know that you guys usually have one. I don't know if that's a convention thing or a hotel thing. And they were like, contact the hotel about it. So that might be the person who wanted to do a setup.
Maybe.
And that's why there's a Thursday DJ tonight.
I'm not in the Discord, so I don't know.
I'm in the Discord and I'm in 2 separate Facebook groups. I joined the Facebook groups because a few years ago, my badge, I got it, and then like an hour later, the connector fell off because it was like a really cheap lanyard and everything. And so I had to go get another badge, and it was like, I don't remember why this story's relevant. But, oh yeah. And so before I knew I could just go get a new one, I was like joining all the Facebook groups being like, hey, anybody found a lost badge? And eventually my friend who was a volunteer here was like, just go get a new one. Just tell them what happened and get a new one. It's fine. I'm like, oh, you're right. Okay. Because that was like it was one of the most stressful things I've ever experienced at a convention, specifically. But I am very excited. This year, we're gonna try to go to the rave. So most conventions, or at least the ones here, have a rave on Saturday night, and I've never been to a rave before. I think Haley's touched the rave a couple times.
I've been to the rave. It's fun.
Yeah, I've never been to one before, and so I'm very excited to see what it's like. I know it's gonna be a little bit like overwhelming, but I think in the fun way.
I didn't bring my rave clothes because
I don't have rave clothes.
I mean, rave clothes would be like pretty much what I wore yesterday. So like my skirt.
Oh, I didn't think about bringing some fun stuff.
I was gonna just bring, a skirt and some fun like leggings and a shirt, and then
Yeah.
put on a bunch of black light glitter.
My preparation for the rave is I just brought all of my glitter, and that's it.
I brought all my glitter. I'll make something work. I think
Yeah.
I brought some shorts.
I mean, if not, I can just go to the rave as fucking Dream. I would go as Ronbu, but it feels a little weird. Because that's like a straight child.
What day is the rave?
Saturday.
Okay.
So we'll be in the Fairy Boys, but by that time, somebody probably would have been tired of wearing them. I don't want to wear the ring.
I'll be cold
my
by the end of the day.
My wings will not survive the rave. They already fell apart. See, I can go. I'm not attached by a headset, so I can easily go grab things. I posted these to Twitter, but I never showed them on stream.
We gotta fix those.
Yeah, so I made wings. They're very cool. This one fell off though. Here, let me stand back so you can see them. But they're very cool. They're supposed to sit kind of like this on my back. I don't know what bug they mimic.
They kind of remind me of a cicada.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When I first made this shape, I thought my wings were gonna come out like a dragonfly, and then I changed my mind. So, yeah. Oh, that was the chair, not your leg. Okay. I thought I'd like pinched your leg between the chairs.
No, I would have let you know. I need to hydrate. Where's the water bottle over there? That's
Yeah.
fine.
Haley's not a seasoned streamer. She doesn't know to get the water bottle before you go live.
No.
Although some of my streamer friends, they don't do that either. They just get their roommate to bring them a water bottle like halfway through stream.
That's fair. It's also probably really rude to eat candy on stream, so I apologize.
No, you're fine. You're fine. People eat on stream all the time.
Oh, okay.
So you got a room at the convention hotel? We did! Emerald, who is not here right now because she and her husband have a booth at so it's called the Happy Fun Sale, but it's basically...
A yard sale for anime nerds.
Yeah, it's basically a yard sale or an in-person eBay for anime merch and nerdy stuff. So they're at that right now because they set up a booth to sell things. But yeah, Emerald is usually the one who facilitates getting the host hotels because it's usually a 3-ring circus and a half. It is so I think we've talked about it before, getting this hotel room was such a struggle. But funny enough, literally 2 days ago, the hotel registration for MomoCon in May, so in a few months, it went live, and they both were able to book a room like that.
Yeah.
So easy. So we are now host hotel elites when it
Yeah.
comes to conventions.
I can't go back.
Because
I'm spoiled now.
when you stay at the host hotel, you park your car when you get there, and then you don't move again until you leave. So you get to keep your parking spot, and it's so easy. But when you don't stay at the host hotel, you either have to walk or you have to drive and find parking.
If you get tired of being in your cosplay, you can go upstairs and change, come back downstairs.
Yep. Very easy stuff. I remember you mentioning it. Glad it worked out because it looks so comfy. Thank you. I'm also glad it worked out because this convention, I don't know, it's just really fun to stay at the host hotel because the way it's laid out, the lobby of the convention is kind of the center, and the hallways wrap around the center, and there's a balcony that's open. So it's a very open floor plan. And so even when you're in your room, you feel like you're still at the convention, whereas the other convention, the hotel itself is not really a part of the center. So when you're back at your room, you feel like you're actually back at your room and not still a part of the party.
Yeah, you do, because it's just the closest hotel to the convention center.
It's physically attached to the building.
You have to walk across the street though.
No, not from the. There's 2 different wings of the Omni.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking about when you go down.
Yeah. You could do that, or you could go around like where the courtyard is. There's a hallway that goes around the courtyard that connects the hotel to the convention center.
But the convention center is self-contained. It's not
Yeah.
like also a hotel like this hotel.
Yeah, basically. Like I know in this hotel, the 2nd floor is where a lot of panel rooms are. Or there's some panel rooms. It's a little spread out, but it's nice. We're kind of elitist now. Honestly, like staying at the host hotel is not a necessity, but it is so nice when you can do it. But only do it in groups because it's very expensive. How did you do that? Yeah, I think my microphone does pick up all the like partying out there. That is so fun. I don't know how well it can be heard, but I can see it on my sound thing.
I'm gonna open the door.
We can open the door and show you guys. Yeah, I'm very excited. No, you're fine. The one panel that, well, it's not really a panel. So a lot of times conventions will have like an AMV room. So you can just go and watch like anime music videos whenever. And there's one like session that they're doing where they're like looking at how AMVs have changed like over time and like how they've stayed the same. So like different editing styles and stuff. And I'm very excited about that one. That's tomorrow afternoon. Prefer it myself. That's fair. Room tour. Literally. So you've got this, the window, and then you've got one bed, 2nd bed that's got all of our shit on it right now. Then you have the door and like some wigs and stuff. This is the room. But if I do this, yeah, my laptop's charged. This is quality content. This is what you get for laptop streams that you cannot do on a PC stream.
Nice.
But we don't have as cool of a view this year, but it's still very nice. We got a nice view of the parking lot. But I like it. I like the skyline. It's gonna look very cool if I wake up early enough to see the sunrise. Is somebody at the door? Oh, it might be the hotel staff.
No, it's for late night pizza. Oh, fuck. Yes.
I love that. Hi, me. Oh, you saw it. Yeah, you could see the reflection. Floor is for sleeping in the beds for clothes. Yeah, we gotta clear it. We gotta clear it off later.
Oh shit, this looks so good. We're gonna get late night pizza.
But while I have you guys disconnected, let's go out into the thing and see it. And I'm just gonna hold on and be very careful. Thank you. Oh,
That's loud.
that's gonna be very loud. I apologize. I'm gonna adjust this so I don't blow your eardrums out. I thought you hit your head. But this is the vibe. I don't think I can be heard. I just have my whole ass laptop over this rail. Yeah, this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. The line for registration. No, that might be for the. That's what I have to fun zone now. The line for registration was wrapped like all the way around the building at one point. This is the vibe. That is. All right. I tried to catch it with my foot and then didn't do it right. All right. Yeah, it is very cool. I love this hotel. I just like the way that it's open. So my laptop is hot as fuck. I am burning my hand. Rip my battery.
Any large pizza. Oh man, it's like Sunday through Wednesday. Damn.
Oh, the days that we're not gonna be here.
I want pizza now, really badly.
Yeah, this is really cool. Tomorrow night, what you just saw is gonna be so crowded you probably won't be able to see the floor like at all. Maybe. That's how it usually is. I don't know what kind of crowds to expect this weekend because of COVID. I know a lot of people who usually come are not coming, or some people who like bought tickets decided to cancel because they're nervous. But this is also the first convention other than Dragon Con to happen in Georgia since COVID hit. So there was a lot of people here. Like, the registration line was longer than I have ever seen it in my whole life.
It was really
It's ridiculous. Like, there's usually a queue in this big room that's kind of at the top of the stairs on the second floor. And today we stood in line to wait to get in line to go to registration. And that just kind of took up the part of the stairs. But then a couple hours later, it wrapped around the hallway. It was very long. I believe it. It also sounded echoey, so I'm sure it'll be loud Friday night. Very, very loud. It's a I don't know if you saw, but it's like open all the way up to like glass ceilings, so there's lots of room to echo. Yeah, it's very cool. I love this hotel. It's so much like, I just like how compact it is.
Yeah.
The Momocon Hotel feels very spread out. Probably because there's like 2 separate wings, so you can be in the same hotel, but basically be in 2 different buildings.
Exactly, yeah. My only thing is that whenever it's time for me to sleep, it's still loud.
Yeah. This convention is a 24-hour convention, so there's always something going on, and there's always somebody partying in the lobby. Except for this one time I was here on a Thursday night, and at midnight there was like 4 people in the lobby, and that was it. And then we got yelled at for being too loud because they were bouncing a volleyball.
Wow, I didn't know that.
You were there.
Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't remember.
It was in 2017.
Oh, that's why I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Or maybe it was... Yeah, it was 2017. Yeah, it was 2017.
That's why I don't
Yeah. Fun stuff. Oh boy, no sleep. It's not bad. Like, you can sleep, but there was one point in 2019, there was one day, every time I woke up, it's like they were playing Mo Bamba on repeat, and it felt like a fever dream. But then I just went back to sleep and it was fine. But some people who are lighter sleepers probably cannot sleep at all. Like, Haley had to go buy melatonin at the last convention.
I brought it with me, so I will be able to sleep.
The same bottle of melatonin?
Same bottle.
No, I don't know if the party's gonna be like that, because it's different every year, I feel like.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, again, the first one since, like, post-COVID, so who knows what it's gonna be like.
Yeah. What is my Spotify playing? Oh. I don't have my headphones in, and I could just, like, kind of hear it get loud for a second, and it sounded a little bit like some anime music, and I was like, oh no, the DMCA. DMCA is, like, the copyright thing. It works a little bit differently than YouTube. So there are some songs that are DMCA free, which means I could play them on my Twitch stream and not get in trouble, but they're still copyrighted. So like the Derivacat songs, if you upload it to YouTube, you'll get a copyright strike, but you can play it on your stream and it's fine. So there's like some things that are kind of in between.
Do you have a playlist with a list of those? So you?
Yeah, I have some streaming playlists, and it's usually like video game music. So we're chill. Pamba on repeat sounds like a nightmare. It was wild. It was just very, I guess, surreal is the way to put it. It was just really weird. Speaking of surreal, though, like, it's been very strange being back at a convention after so long.
I don't know if it's fully hit me yet. Like, I've been here for a full 6 hours already.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like anything. I don't feel anything.
I have lost all ability to feel emotion.
Nothing.
Very in character.
Well,
he feels everything.
He does. That's the problem.
That's...
But I don't know. I think it'll feel a little bit different tomorrow.
Definitely.
Whenever things start to happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's like not that many panels this year. There's usually like tons of panels going on at the same time. But this year there's like one at a time happening. And there's only one panel happening before like 7 p.m. tonight. And that's very strange. 18 months of pandemic will do that. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just really weird. Tomorrow night's rave. It's not until Saturday. Oh, but like there will probably be a party and essentially a rave in the lobby.
Every night.
Yeah, Saturday is gonna be really lit. I'm excited. I've never been to a rave before. My ex actually got mad at them for going to the rave for some reason. So like that was just kind of out of the question while he was at cons with me. But I'm very excited to see what it's like.
Fuck him.
I did, and that was a problem. But no, I'm so excited, and I'm happy that I don't have epilepsy, because my mom has epilepsy. So I've always been aware of like, oh, flashing lights can fuck people up. And I think raves have flashing lights, and I'm very excited to see them.
Lots of them.
Lots of them.
I'm excited. I had a good time with Nick.
Yeah. Haley's married, by the way. Nick is the husband. RIP.
Fuck him.
Ugh. That's alright though. We're vibing.
I'm excited to be
I'm
at a
so
con
excited.
and he's not here.
Same. Honestly, same.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with his mopey ass.
Yeah. It was like he did not like going to conventions, but he insisted on coming with me to them every time. So it was like, why are you here if you're just gonna be miserable and fight with me the whole time? So.
I think he was threatened by me. He was like, you're my friend, but also I don't trust you. Which is a weird flex.
Very weird flex, but okay.
I'm excited about this pizza.
I'm also excited because like we all bought and like brought with us like Halloween candy, like specifically for the hotel room, because we're not allowed to pass out stuff this year because of COVID, which makes sense. But I'm very excited because it's like conventions and Halloween, two of my favorite things, just wrapped into one.
I do miss in 2019, we got to trick or treat because this last time it was on a Friday or a Saturday.
Thursday was Halloween
Was
in
it?
2019. Yeah.
Oh, because
2020 is a leap year.
It was leap year last year. So, we got to go around and, carry around our little baskets, and we actually got to trick or treat, and that was fun.
I wasn't here for that because I had to go to school, but it sounded fun, and I'm I don't know if AWA is going to continue to happen over Halloween weekend, because next year it's going to be on a Monday, which is gross, but you know what? That's whatever. I need pizza now too. Pinky and Haley can go get pizza together.
Literally, they shoved this like menu underneath our door,
Just
like
real sketchy,
like 10 minutes ago. Like, so I heard somebody going, "Go, just get under there!" Like while I was going to see what the noise was.
They were struggling,
and it's just like specifically nighttime pizza. Like they close at 4.
I could not work there. I'm not nocturnal.
Wait, hang on. It says Friday and Saturday. I keep thinking today is Friday, but it's Thursday.
Wait, they're open on Fridays?
They close at 3 on Thursday.
3 a.m. Sunday through Thursday. Open hours Friday and Saturday, 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. You can get pizza.
I might get pizza.
Well, I know what Haley's having for dinner.
Pinky, will you help me pick out the pizza I should get?
There will be like a 20 to 30 second delay.
That's fine. I'll wait.
All right.
I would love their help picking out what pizza I should get.
I think I'm gonna follow your lead because I had this sucker set aside. I set it aside 2 hours ago to eat, and then I forgot about it, and it's just been sitting next to me the whole time we've been here streaming.
I'm only gonna mention the flavors that I'm interested in getting. There's
Okay.
also a create your own pizza, which is too complicated.
Thin crust pepperoni, large,
Ooh.
simple, effective. I like it.
I like it. I love thin crust.
My favorite type of pizza when I could still eat cheese was the stuffed crust. And like, it's weird to say, but my middle school cafeteria had such good stuffed crust pizza. Because it was basically just their mozzarella sticks on a pizza.
That's fair.
And it was so delicious. For a public school in Mississippi, their lunch was banging. Absolutely delicious. Meat lovers with garlic
crust, yes.
That would be very good.
They do
I
have
love garlic.
They do have a meat lovers. I don't get many choices as to what the crust can look like, but meat lovers.
What are they, like a delivery? Like, what is this?
They deliver and take out. There's one in Kennesaw and one in Marietta.
Oh, nice.
I don't feel like they would give out this brochure if they weren't nearby.
Yeah, that's true. I just didn't know if it was like part of the hotel or.
No. They're about to make so much money this weekend.
They are. Because there's also if you keep up with sports, there is the Baseball World Series going on literally across the street from where we are right now. And it's like Friday, Saturday, and potentially Sunday games. So traffic is about to be more horrendous than it has ever been during a convention, unless it's Dragon Con. I don't go to Atlanta during Dragon Con because that's incredibly crowded. Those are your top 2, so I recommend. Good choices.
Good choices.
I was more of a cheese pizza or s'mores pizza where it was chocolate and marshmallow.
But
that's
like
where it's at. It's a dessert pizza, but it's so good. And then Oreo pizza where it's the same thing, but like Oreos instead. Fucking delicious. I love it.
I actually really like veggie pizzas. I eat meat, but I love veggie pizzas. And
I eat meat, but I'd rather be a vegetarian.
No, I don't know. I like ham on my pizzas. They have. Okay, so there's a place in. I
don't dox yourself.
I won't. There's a pizza place where I used to live. It's a local pizza joint, and they had a cheeseburger pizza.
That sounds delicious.
It's so good. The base was kind of like a mustard. It was like kind of a mustard base, but it wasn't just straight up yellow mustard. It was mixed with something else.
That is very interesting.
I think it was probably like ketchup mixed with mustard, and
probably.
That was the base. But it had like pickles and lettuce and like cheeseburger, like ground beef on it. It's so good.
Atlanta traffic is god awful anyway. It really is. And there's a lot of construction going on. Like the exit to go to like Roy and Libby's house is under construction, and I like almost cannot drive there because it's so confusing. You should get a 3-cheese large pizza with cheese full crust. I would actually die.
I think you would explode.
I would just die. I would get one bite in and be like, you know what? It's nice knowing you guys, but I'm gonna go now.
And just the best way to go.
Fucking peace out. Die. Dead on the floor.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, I love being lactose intolerant.
I've gotten more lactose intolerant, but not to that extent.
You'll get there.
Oh, I hope so.
I thought the same thing. I was like, I'm not lactose intolerant. I just can't have dairy unless it's organic. But now I can't even have organic dairy.
Wow.
Which means my diet is a lot less complicated to explain to other people. But at what cost?
Yeah. I've gotten to where yogurt and milk upset my stomach really bad, but cheese is surprisingly fine.
Yeah, cheese was fine for me for the longest, but then
And
like that
ice cream is
cheese covered spaghetti would make my stomach hurt, and I'm like, oh, I know where this is going.
Damn.
A good weight loss program though is just eat a lot of ice cream, and then
that's it.
Your body just is like, nope.
No. I wonder how much TikTok music they're gonna play.
A lot. They play a lot of TikTok music.
Yeah.
But also, a lot of TikTok music is the type of music that they typically play in the DJ thing.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing. I don't know who does Savage. Is it Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion?
You're asking the wrong person because I thought it might be Doja Cat.
It is not Doja Cat. I can tell you that.
Okay.
I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
It's one of those two.
I'm gonna say Cardi B.
Maybe, I don't know. I know they have very distinct, like they're two separate people. I don't think their music sounds the same, but I haven't listened to enough to know who is who yet.
Me neither.
My sis drives to Atlanta every day, though that 400 and 285 intersection. So she's told me about how bad things are. Yeah, it's rough.
There were 2 major accidents that I drove around on the way to get here today, and it was insane. The backup. I literally just got off and went on a state highway for about 10 minutes, and it got me back on the 75. So I literally just drove around it. I was like,
yeah,
thank you, Google.
I didn't come across any wrecks. I did come across a speed trap though, but Google was like, hey, there's a speed trap up ahead, and I'm like, got it. You go.
Thank you.
There was a couple places where like traffic just kind of stopped, but it was like at places where it was like, oh, these next 3 lanes are exit only, so everyone's trying to get where they need to be. There's a lot of that kind of traffic slowed down that I saw. It also probably didn't help that it was raining, and there's a lot of people from like out of the area that are driving in.
There was this one guy that had a license plate from Alaska.
Alaska?
Yeah. Okay. So hang on. I meant to tell everybody this in the room earlier, but they were following. They were in front of me, and they were also in the same boat that I was. We were going around this accident or around all of the traffic to go on like a state highway for about 5 minutes. And they were turning onto the turn to get back onto the interstate. And you know how there's like a median for the lanes to separate? He just straight up drove through it. Like, yeah, Alaska.
I don't know who drives all the way from Alaska to Georgia. Like, I don't mind road trips. I like them, but I am not driving across the United States.
How do you even get? It's an
You had
island,
probably to
right?
go through Canada.
I guess so. I was like, how do you even get your car over here?
You just drive through Canada. It's
guess
connected
so.
to Canada.
Okay. That's
People in
true.
Alaska must have their passports.
I also see Hawaii license plates, and I'm like, you were on an island. How did you get? How did you get
Boat.
your car here?
Boat. They drove on a boat.
Sure.
I think you would like load your car up onto a boat or something.
I guess so.
I don't know. I've never been to
That's weird.
Hawaii. I'm afraid of Hawaii. I don't like that they're on volcanoes, and so I never want to visit. Beautiful place. Love the place. But they can keep it to themselves.
Yeah.
They need to anyway. They're tired of tourism. They're like,
Yeah.
tourism's kind of like destroying things. Can you guys not? I'm like, yeah, no worries. I wasn't planning on it.
I would love to go, but I also don't want to be a tourist because I hate tourists. That's the
I would
problem
love
with
to
traveling.
see it. It like, if I woke up one day in Hawaii, I don't think I would be upset, but I never want to go. I don't want to be on volcanoes.
If someone just like blacked you out and you woke up and you
in
were
Hawaii, like,
that would be
I'd live with it, but I do not want to go. I almost never want to go to Japan. Like, I would love to go to Japan, but I am so afraid that like the one time I decide to go is when they have like an earthquake and a tsunami, and I'm like, oof, I don't have the life skills to deal with that.
That's how I feel about like the Naples, Italy area.
Mhm.
I think it's all because there's like Mount Vesuvius there.
Yeah,
So I'm just like, ooh, that would.
that's
be
like
rough.
1/4 of the globe. Yeah, honestly. Oof. People who do like cross-country trips, absolutely wild. I mean, people who do trips like that, they stop like in every state or something. They stop very often because they're like out to see the country. But I would just fly if I were going to Alaska.
I've been on a road trip where we drove up the East Coast. We drove up to Niagara Falls, Canada.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then we were in New York a little bit, but it was like upstate because I want to go to New York City so bad.
Mhm.
I've never been, but yeah. So that was 2 weeks of my life.
I love and hate that for you.
Yeah, in my little car that I drove here.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah,
lots of
the
memories.
farthest north I've ever been is I've been to Cincinnati, Ohio when I was like 4, so we were visiting family. And then the farthest south I've ever been is Disney World.
Interesting.
And the farthest west I've ever been is I went to Arkansas because we were looking for a house. We were like this close to moving to Arkansas when I was 8. We didn't, but we looked for a house there. That's the farthest west I've ever been.
Wow. You're going to like Naples, Italy this November? That's amazing.
Very exciting.
Wait, can you even? I didn't think you could climb it. Is it climbable?
I don't know.
If you can.
I mean, if
good
Mount
luck.
Everest is climbable,
But Mount Everest isn't a volcano.
tourism bucks matter more than people's lives.
I guess.
I don't know, but I hope you can. That'd be fun.
I would love.
And I hope it's safe.
I would love to know if you were able to climb Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah, we'll have to get a follow up on that.
I expect a full report after your trip.
A full written report,
Yes.
at least 3 pages.
Let's see. The farthest north I've ever been.
Actually, don't know. Looks like there's a lookout at the top.
That's cool. You should read into it. I would love to know if that's a thing. Let's see. The furthest north I've been is Niagara Falls, Canada.
Mhm.
Didn't love it. I'd rather go to any other part of Canada besides the touristy part.
Oh,
That's what I like to do whenever I go places. I like to not be where the tourists are because I
That's
hate
fair.
tourism.
that is fair.
Except for Disney World. That's the only one.
Tourism, but in the off season.
There you go.
That's why, because like, tourist spots are tourist spots for a reason. There is cool stuff to see there.
Yeah. Let's see. Furthest south I've ever been is I don't know if Belize or Roatan is further south than the other, but I think Belize is further south.
Where is Belize?
It's Central America.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's like a little bit below Mexico.
That
it's
is
like
very
at the
cool.
very top of South America.
I have never left the southern region of the United States unless Ohio counts. I don't know where Ohio stands.
Ohio is Midwest, I think.
It's not west. It is
Midwest, like.
It's mid. It's on this side of the Mississippi River, I'm pretty sure.
I just thought that that's what the region of the United States was called.
No, the Midwest is like Utah,
I thought that was
Minnesota. I don't know. What is Midwest? When people say Midwestern emo, what do they mean?
I usually think of like Iowa, Kansas,
Kansas,
Nebraska,
yeah. Wisconsin.
That's like way north though. Anyway, let's see. Furthest west I've been is Nevada. I went to Las Vegas. And then furthest east I've been is Budapest, Hungary. So that's fun.
The farthest east I've been is Savannah, Georgia. Or Disney. I don't know which one is farther east.
They're both coastal.
Yeah.
No.
But like
Orlando
the
is
shape,
not coastal.
the shape of like the United States, it kind of like dips in and then comes back out. So I'm not sure. Haley is right. Midwest is Michigan, actually. Oh, did not know that. Thank you for letting us know.
Thank you.
Pinky's already well aware that I am shit at geography.
I have a mental map of what the U.S. looks like, and I try to just guess.
I love that for you. Yeah, we played City Guesser and it was rough. It was fun though, but it was rough.
Yikes. Let's see.
I've been to the Florida Keys, north tip of Maine, and out to Yellowstone. Oh, cool. Very cool.
That's what I was gonna say. If Old Reliable or whatever it is, Old Faithful decides to actually explode,
We're just dead.
we're fucked.
We're
All
gonna
of
die.
us.
I mean, we're gonna die anyway.
I mean, yeah, but it's like Mount Vesuvius levels
Mhm.
of fuckery for the United States.
The America's version of Pompeii. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Mel didn't know where the Statue of Liberty is. I knew it was in New York, but I didn't know like
Oh baby.
how to get to it.
Oh baby.
It was we had a hard time.
Is Staten Island separate from New York City, or is Staten Island still part of New York City?
Like legally? I don't know.
Yeah.
I know they're not physically attached. I did learn that.
I don't know. Again, I've never been to New York City, but I would love to go to Maine. I don't know what's there except for lobsters, but I think that's like the stereotypical thing for Maine. And the other thing I think of when I think of Maine is Steven Universe. 'Cause
The only person I've ever dated that wasn't toxic, his grandparents live in Maine. So that's the only thing I know about Maine.
That's gotta have something to do with it.
Must be an alright place.
We went through Pittsburgh on that trip, and I didn't care for Pittsburgh.
I don't know why when you said Pittsburgh, my brain followed up with, yes, Pittsburgh, Arizona. How the fuck did you go through there to go to Maine?
It's still New York City? Okay.
Oh, cool.
Good to know. I don't know jack shit about New York City, except for what musicals have taught me.
I know that Broadway is in New York City. And I know that Times Square is in New York City. That's about it.
Central Park. There's different.
I know it's expensive, crowded, and I would rather die than drive through New York City. That's all I know. That's all I know.
And stereotypically, the people are rude or mean.
And I think it's just a different culture, because like Southern culture is very
hospitable.
It's hospitable, and then the meanness is very like they're mean in a more passive way. Like when a Southern lady, like the stereotype, when they're mean to you, it's passive. And it's like, oh, bless your heart. But
they do it with a
like,
smile on their face.
Yeah, it's very passive. And then in New York, I guess they're a lot more short to the point. Like, they're not fed up. Like, they're not...
They're less nice about their meanness.
Yeah, and they're not, like, going out of their way to be nice and welcoming. They're just vibing. Yeah. Which good for them. Good for them.
Oh, there's Soldier Boy. Sorry, I heard
Throwback to 2005.
Yep.
Or, I don't know the exact year.
I was in middle school when that came out. I want to go to see
That does check out, because I was in 5th grade or so when I, like, actually remember Soldier Boy, and I know I didn't know it as soon as it came out.
It came out in, like, 2006 or 2007.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Throwback to 5th grade.
Middle school. But, I want to see so many Broadway shows.
I would love to see Heathers. I would love to be in Heathers.
Same. I would love to be in Heathers. We've talked about this.
Yeah. That's the only, like, Broadway thing that I, like, absolutely have strong opinions about wanting to see. Or I would love to see Beetlejuice. And I would actually... Oh, they are?
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I would love to see Hamilton
Oh.
because the stage was very interesting. I want to see that work in person.
Oh, it was
2005?
My bad.
Yo! My just off the brain guess was right.
Oh, 2006. Yeah.
Oh. Close.
We were close. Yeah, Alex Brightman's gonna be Beetlejuice again.
I love that. He's so good at it.
He's so good. He's perfect.
Yeah, back in like 2016 or 17, I went through a huge Broadway phase, and the only thing I listened to was like Broadway. But like only Heathers. It's not like, it wasn't the stereotypical Broadway fan like Wicked and what's the other one, like Newsies.
Les Mis.
Les Mis. I actually didn't like Les Mis. Like the musical was good. Anything I've heard from it is good, but I watched the non-musical version of the movie when I was in middle school, and I was like, you know what? This isn't it. So I just never picked up the musical.
Pinky, do you like musicals? And if you do, what are some of your favorites, if you have any? Because that's
Important
fun.
information.
That's important for me.
Heathers is my favorite, but then when I actually look at like more than just I like Heathers, so like production value, honestly, the Black Butler musicals have a stellar production.
Yeah.
Their costumes are so fucking good.
So good.
And they like cast some extremely talented people. Like the woman who played Madame Red in like 2015, she graduated from one of like the top performance schools in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
She was stunning. She was so good. And her costume was amazing.
I love that. I want to go see Hadestown really bad. I'll go see Hamilton, but I know it's expensive. But I want to see Hadestown. I want to see Beetlejuice. Whatever I can get my grubby paws on. I'll go see Book of Mormon. I'll go see Phantom.
Phantom of the Operas. I've seen a professional recording of it. It was really good.
I love Phantom. It's a classic.
It is a classic. I started reading the book, but I got 20 pages in and just didn't finish it. I do, but I actually haven't seen any besides Hamilton and not in person. Same!
That's fair.
I've never seen one in person except for like some local community ones and like high school musicals, but that's not Broadway, you know?
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, I've never been to Broadway, so technically I guess I've never seen a Broadway musical, but I saw the one, the Hamilton recording on Disney Plus.
I saw the bootleg Hamilton that like went around the internet a couple years ago, and then we watched the Disney Plus one.
And mostly I just listen to the music and just try to get context.
I did actually see an off-Broadway once that was pretty cool. Oh, cool. What did you see? I know Be More Chill was off-Broadway, but then they did a Broadway version that I don't think was as good.
Mm-hmm.
Bear, a pop opera. I don't know if that's Broadway or off-Broadway, but that was really good and very tragic.
Sounds like off-Broadway.
Yeah, very tragic.
Natasha Pierre in The Great Comet of 1812, I don't think made it to Broadway. I think it was just off-Broadway.
Oh, really?
It's directed by the same woman who directed Hadestown.
Ooh,
But
that's cool.
I love Natasha Pierre in The Great Comet of 1812.
I haven't listened to all of it, but everything I've heard from it is so
It's
cool.
so funky. That is a rock
It's
opera.
weird.
It's not a rock
I
opera.
love it.
It's like traditional mixed with like house.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. There's a song called The Opera, and it's weird.
I don't remember it all, but it was a comedy type musical. That's fair. Sounds like it was a lot of fun though. Comedy musicals are fun.
I don't know why Beetlejuice just came to mind. I was like, Beetlejuice is a comedy opera. Is a comedy
I mean,
musical.
it's funny.
It is fun. It is funny.
Beetlejuice is one of those things where it's like horror/comedy. Because it does have funny bits.
Mm-hmm.
it is very funny. I don't remember the movie as well as the musical.
It's black humor. I mean,
Yeah. Heather's is technically a comedy as well.
It's black humor, yeah. I guess that's just what I like.
Yeah, honestly.
I was involved with a show whenever I was in college called The Pillow Man,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a dark humor show about a man who wrote fairy tales where the kids died in it, and then somebody started emulating the kids' deaths in real life and was actually like killing the kids in the fashion that he was writing about in his stories, and so they thought he was the one killing kids and arrested him. It's a very good show.
That's awkward.
It's fucked up though, because they crucify a child in one of them. It's fucked up. So
That is wild.
I love that show.
That's Haley's fun fact for the night.
The Pillow Man. It's very good.
That's cool.
David Tennant was in it. Was in a production.
Really? I did not know that he did that.
A really long time ago.
Interesting. I keep looking at this painting that's on the wall behind us, and it's like an abstract painting, but it's done in the colors of like the asexual pride flag. So it's like the white, the gray, the black, and the purple, which is very funny because it's like Asexual Awareness Week.
It is. I meant to send you something. I just want to be like, I'm aware of you. Just so you know.
Literally, like, there's a couple other asexuals in the Lethia SMP, and one of them was like, hey, it's this week. And I'm like, the 1 week that the world will be aware of our existence.
Me during bi awareness. I'm just like, yes, I exist. Yikes. Yeah. It's messed up.
Nothing says yikes like child's crucifixion.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people got really upset, like, in the audience. So.
Was it graphic?
No.
They just weren't expecting it.
Yeah. It's
Fair.
I guess
Happy Ace Week. Thank you. We're having a good week.
it's a good week for the aces this year.
It is.
If I have something else. I think you knew this. I got a high school production canceled. Me and another person. Whenever I was in a show called She Kills Monsters. It's like a D&D based show. And I played a character who is a lesbian, which is fine. Because I am bisexual myself. But I didn't know it at the time when we were doing it. But anyway, so there.
Oh, right. Because you didn't. Wow. I've known Haley for a while, so sometimes things blur together.
Uh-huh.
It's like I remember when she came out to me as bi, but in my head, I forgot that those were two separate years.
Mm-hmm. So, the character is on stage kissing the main character. And during our opening night, a woman who was supposed to, let me back up a little bit, sorry. We were supposed to perform our show for a group of high schoolers.
Mm-hmm.
And so the opening night, one of the moms of the high schoolers came to see the show. And then they saw the scene where we were kissing on stage. And the next morning I came into class and our director was just like, hey, so we're not able to perform for the high school anymore because
Gotta love South Georgia.
it wasn't there's a ton of stage combat, there's some language.
Yeah.
None of that fazed her. It was a kiss between two girls on stage that was like, this is inappropriate for my child. And I was like, I'm so happy. I was just really excited because I was like, I'm glad that it was good enough, like the kiss was good enough for her to be so uncomfortable that it got the entire production like canceled.
I love that, but I also hate that. Like, it's a funny story.
I love it ironically, but I hate that it happened.
Yeah. There's only like 2 high schools in the area. Well, I guess 3 in the area that you guys could have been performing for. So it wouldn't be hard to figure out which high school.
I don't remember or care. I just love the story.
I know there's like a private school in that city, and then there's like a huge public school, and then there is a smaller public school in a different town that's like right next door. It's probably the private school or the other school that you guys were going to perform before they got canceled. Because the bigger public school in that area, that's where I graduated from, which is why I'm not specifying it, because my parents still live there and I don't want to dox them. But they allow some pretty sketchy stuff to happen on stage sometimes. Yeah, it is really sad. Like, homophobia ruined the D&D play for the high schoolers. She was deaf closeted.
I was for a long time.
Yeah. I don't know if Pinky's talking about the mom though, because that's
I
like
don't
the
know
funny
that
joke
either.
people say when
Oh.
homophobic things happen. It's like, oh, you're only like that because you're secretly gay.
Oh, whoops.
Which is actually kind of a harmful trope, but at the same time does turn out to be true sometimes. So it's like, interesting.
What you got going on in that brain hairs? Sorry, I don't get internet humor sometimes.
I don't know if that's an internet humor thing or not.
I mean, the joke about being closeted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's an internet thing.
No.
The mom, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know that was like stuff like people our parents' age would say stuff like that. So it's not an internet thing. And if anything, I don't think people our age assume that a lot. Unless they like hear it assumed a lot. I'm not sure.
I love this song so much. They're playing Leave the Door Open by Bruno Mars. I fucking love that song.
Oh. Didn't know it could be offensive. This is one of those things you gotta be careful with. Like, I guess context, but you also just don't want to push like, oh, they're only homophobic because they're closeted. I don't know. It's a little weird. I also didn't know that it was something that was like harmful until like someone said it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't fully understand, but I believe you.
I mean, if it offends you, then I can't tell you that it's not offensive.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Beetlejuice down there when we went to show the.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
cool. I was too concerned about not dropping my laptop,
That's
so I didn't
fair.
like see.
That's fair.
I was also looking at my screen to see if they could see it.
I was like, I went down and my eyes immediately went to like the black and white stripes. I'm like, there's a Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. It's a good movie and a good musical.
I didn't get to watch it.
Oh, do you watch it every year? We can listen to the musical and it'll make up for it.
Can we listen to the whole being dead thing? After
Yeah.
this?
Later, after this, because I don't want to get DMCA'd by Broadway.
No, it's a bad look.
Very bad look. I think now, since I'm affiliate and technically make money, I would get striked immediately.
We don't want that.
Alright. It is 7 o'clock, and we want to go see the Happy Fun sale where our friends are selling things. So I'm going to end the stream. I had a lot of fun. This was very chill.
Thank you for talking with us.
Yeah, I can always count on Pinky to be here. so we were good.
Thank you for talking with me, Pinky.
I'm gonna see if any of the Alethea people are streaming, and they are not. All right, I don't really want to raid Dream SMP people because that's a lot, but I hope you guys have fun with the rest of your night and the week. Happy Halloween, because I will not see you until afterwards, and we're just vibing. I don't know what I'm streaming next Tuesday, but we will figure stuff out, and then we will figure out the follower goal thing. But in the meantime, happy Halloween. I hope you guys have a great time, and I will see you guys next week. Do you want to say goodbye?
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
I'm glad I got to be here.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope you have a great weekend. I have no one to send you to, so bye.
Bye.